Welcome to Rough Ride. So I was really hoping to use my 2023 Ford F-150 Raptor R at B700, but looks like the only thing I can use is this F-150 Raptor from 2017 at B699. Man, I was really hoping to use that Raptor R. I don't know why I can't. I'm trying to think. But anyway, I had a tune. I went in and got it from a guy. Looks like people were making them today, but I guess it doesn't count. I guess it's too good of a vehicle. We'll see how this one is. Some cool trucks there that we're going to be running with. We're at Las Grañas here. No Raptor Rs. A lot of Lightnings on the other side. What I'm usually trying to do in these trials, especially as of late, is just to give a good performance. We're not going to race our teammates too hard. We're going to give them room. And we just want to put some points on the board and beat these drivatars. Wow, look at that thing go. There you go. You see the old, I think, 86 F-150's launching. Maybe because they're lightweight. Oh, Tegan putting the brakes on me in her Lightning. Sucks. Really does. But this thing's pretty good. Nice jump here. Love that for us. Not your average, just whatever kind of racer here. We're getting airborne. We're not taking these trucks and just slowly going around. No. We're going anywhere and everywhere. I love this cross-country setup and layout. Sometimes you'll jump off the face of a mountain, which is just 100% fantasy. These trucks would never survive it, but it is fun. I love this game and its level of, especially Forza Horizon 5's level of realism. It has the perfect amount of, hey, this stuff's real, these cars look real, blah, 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 blah. And then they're going to do slightly incapable things, impossible things, for the fun of it. I cannot catch this Lightning, and I'm really not trying to. We're winning. I'm not trying to mess that up. Like I almost did right there. But it's cool. Maybe the Lightning is the sleeper of this category this week. If Tegan can run one that good, maybe you and I could do better. So if you have a Ford Lightning, if you're lucky enough to have achieved that level, maybe you can find a tune, give it the beans, and wow, how is this happening? Wow, she's even trying to wreck me. Salty. So here's what I'm talking about, one of these huge jumps. And I just wish there was some sort of way to give it more suspension for this hit right here that completely stops you, and somehow a 10,000-pound Lightning scoots away. Oh, you gotta love it. So that turned out to be not too bad. B699 F-150 Raptor. That just kills me there, that second place. Maybe you have to land on the hill so you have some momentum downwards. You're not just hitting flat. I don't know. That's the only thing I could see that was different. But we did win for the blue team, both in the fact that we had the highest position on the blue team and we got the most points. 2,200 to 1,450. All right, get out of here, Tegan. Just one more of those and we'll be on our way to Festival Playlist Riches. All right, Airfield Cross Country Circuit. I really like the more sprint aspect of the previous. Here we go. I do love this truck. It looks so good. I would personally need a four-door if I ever got a Raptor. Wow. Those older F-150s just at the start are unbeatable, but then you're in first and then you don't worry about it. Okay, big jump. 3 laps here. Let's see how consistent we can be around. That's really the key. So there is Pablo with a Lightning, shining those brights right at us as we look backwards. The revs seem kind of low in this truck, but I don't know if I made this or someone else did, but I'm liking this tune. It really feels balanced. It feels like it has what the other trucks don't have. It's light enough, but still capable. That's what you need in this category. You got to be lighter than the rest. Look at us go. Wow, already back to the start. Lap 2. So it looks like we're going to take this one 2850 to 800. We don't have to worry about it. We're going to be moving on to that Pontiac GTO from 1969. But can we hold off everyone else in this race and come home with that first place finish? Probably our biggest competition is going to be Pablo. I wonder if the Davis OG is going to get around him. These laps are short, only 1 minute long. No, the Davis falling backwards. Shortly, one more to go. Oh, we are getting faster. 101.660. Gonna slow us down here for this first part of the third one. Oh, kind of a wild line. Oh, the Davis OG to the back. What happened? Brother, you were in third. Still just me and Pablo. Pablo making a run. But I don't think he has what it takes. As long as I don't mess up. Another DeVirus 215 to the back. What is happening? Missing checkpoints, maybe? Don't know. We still have enough points. Oh, okay, it was 1850 to 1800, but now it's 1950 to 1700, 2050 to 1600. Pablo getting close, but here we go to cap it all off with a win. Look at that. A second and then a first. Should have got first last time. My own mistake. Maybe I should run that jump a little differently. But there you have it. Pretty good tune. Not too shabby. Let's see. Wow, we finished very early. Let's see how these points shake out. Everything's still good. A little fluctuation there, but all our team has run through. And there you have it. Is Tristan going to... No, Tristan did not finish. And we are atop the podium once again. There you go. Pretty cool look from Santa there. Vacation Santa. Now that he's got all his work done. Yeah, there you have it. There is the trial. And we won. Rough ride complete. We get the Pontiac GTO from 1969. Let's go look. Down to Pontiac we go. I did say yesterday about test driving this, but also maybe making it into a drag car. We have one here, and we've done that. But we tried to make it, you know, one of the chief cars. Early on, I was trying the olds, the Pontiac, trying to get the right livery, because people have created liveries for both of these. So let's test it out a little bit. Let's pretend like it's in the 60s, the tail end, and we have one of the hottest rides at the time. It's beautiful. It really is. In the neon, it shines so bright. The tailpipes are wagging. It's kind of fast. I guess it's a 4-speed. These things with the tire technology at the time basically just burnout machines. So let's see if we can fix that. We'll stay here at the Aerodromo. Let's make it into, not necessarily a drag car, let's make it into a street and strip cruiser. Those are some of my favorite type of builds. All my cars, I want to keep them road legal, barely road legal, and be able to take them places and use them as cars still, but very, very fun cars. Okay. Oh, I love this. So we can change the tire profile. We're going to change that rear tire, make it huge, make it wide, and then make it a drag compound, which is right here. Okay. Amazing. Now you could do something a little different and, you know, give it some tread, but I'm going to do this. I think this is going to be fun. Also, not very 60s because they didn't do it too much back then. Everything always looked like this when you went drag racing, but I like to give it that tough look. And then this will also help your front tires look skinny, having them being inset like that, because you can't make them any skinnier or do anything like that. Another thing you can do, you can make the front wheels larger to make them look a little skinnier. Let's do like a 17. Let's do a 15 out back. And then let's go get a different style wheel. I am a fan of the stock Pontiac wheels. Those actually look kind of like drag wheels. Those are not bad, surprisingly. But we need to get something like this. This is probably what I'm going to go with. I like that. That's nice. But I don't really like the stock color here that we were given. So let me look at a couple more things real quick. You know, you could add that valance on. I don't really like that. I don't think we want that for drag racing. It's a little bit too much drag. I'm going to keep the stock wing. I like the style of it better. And then here you have your absolute drag options. So first you have your stock hood, which is cool. I believe that scoop that is pointed towards the driver has a tack in it Then the scoops, you know, little ram air intake. Then we get a cowl. We still retain our hood tack. That's cool. We're going to retain it on. Oh, why does it go away there? So you could give it a little bit more of a retro, you know, funny car, pro stock, whatever that is, just some sort of scoop. I think that's kind of ugly to me. The cowl is not bad, not good either. And then if you want to give it the actual 8.9 liter driven supercharged engine that is in the conversions, this would be a great hood option. Otherwise, please don't do that. I think I'm just going to stick with the stock one after all that hubbub. But let's go look. Let's see what we have here. We have a 6.2 liter V8. We have a, this is a Pontiac. That's basically a 6.6 liter. So maybe, what came in the Judge? Was it like a 396 or 400, right? Okay. So this is like a 400 cubic inch engine. Then we have 6.2 liter V8, which is a modern V8, and then diesel, then V10, V12. So there's the one that I was talking about for the hood. And then you could get a twin turbo version. I really just want a big block, but we have a big block, so there you go. And then you could supercharge that big block. I feel like if you're going to go supercharger on this car, you might as well just do that 8.9 liter monster engine. I don't know, maybe you want a smaller one, but let's go do everything you can to this engine. Let's make this stock engine a monster, which is sometimes fun and what I like to do, because not a lot of people leave the engine that came with the car in it in games. But I'm just gonna, I wish there was like a max button. You could just get everything. But there you go. Didn't take too long. Let's go over to the clutch. Monster clutch. I think I might do the sport, the race 7, 8. Okay. The race is probably a 6-speed. Let me keep this sport trans. I want to have like a 4-speed. I don't know which diff to get. I guess it'll be fine. We've gotten everything else. Let's go ahead and get race brakes. We're gonna lighten this thing up like crazy. Cage? Nah, we're not going full race car here. And rally suspension. All right, there we go. We've gotten everything we need. A742 seems a little light, but that's okay. And let's go to custom tuning. We're gonna tune a couple things now. Our tire pressure looks good. Our gearing, we have a 5-speed now. I should have got the other transmission, but it's fine. Let's give it like 410, 411 gears. Do have those larger radius tires, diameter tires in the rear, and differential. Let's go ahead and just, I guess decel doesn't matter. Brakes, aero, can't change it. Ride height is all the way up. Looks good to me. All right, let's go. So I don't know where we're going to end up. Probably Wilds. No, we're back at the... How do we end up here? I guess that's closest. All right. So let's do an actual drag event. Let's see how this works. So it's going to put you against people or cars that are similar to you. What we have here is a rear-wheel drive, drag tire, stock engine, but it is a big block, fully upgraded. Let's see how she runs. Looks super tough. I forgot to get a new livery or a new paint job. We'll do that right after this race. Look at the welds. All right, here we go. What are we racing against? That's always fun to see. Okay, got a Camaro there, I think. So really all you can do here, there's not much tree action. You can just floor it. Wow. Leaving them all. The shift's a little slow because we have that sport transmission rather than the race. And in 5th gear. We may top out before we get there because of our gear ratio. Long way to go. The Javelin. Oh, look at the Tornado. Oh man, I shouldn't have given it more mile an hour, but it's okay. It's fine. Finished 3rd. What kind of 29-second drag race did we do? I really wish this game had quarter-mile drags. That would be so much more fun. All right, finally here, let's go put a different paint job on the car and then drive around just a little bit. Paint the car. When you go into paint the car and you just go into this first one here, look at this. Look at all these stock color options. So you can pick your favorite. Wow, that's something. That's different. Oh, I like that. It's nice. So you get some really different looks here. I feel like the orange Judge was just what everybody had. I kind of like this one. Let's go with that. I think that looks super tough. Of course, with these cars, they're so ancient now. There's no way you could get the color you wanted. And unless it was like really rough and you restored it, you wouldn't change it, right? Wow. See, that is cool. That's what you want to pull up to on the cruise night. Leaving like crazy. Doesn't sound like I want it to. Doesn't quite have that great sound because limitations in the game or whatever. But look at that. Look at that view. That's amazing. And there's that hood tack. Credit to the Forza devs. Look at that. The hood tack works. Can't believe they made that gauge functional. That is so cool. I guess it leaves with the supercharger because the supercharger's so wide, maybe. I don't know. So we're stuck at 3,000 there on the hood tack. Wow. Sounds a little better from in here. Fully built big block. Oh, that's awesome. And there it is. Topping out, hitting the jump. Something you wouldn't want to do. But we can, so why not? Bam. Oh, oh! Those big tires launched us over. Wow. All right. So pretty cool test drive, pretty cool car. I love getting these random cars that I never would usually play with or do anything with, but then we jump in and make a cool ride. So that's going to do it for the second video of the week. We had the original where we looked over all the stuff, did the weekly challenge, the daily challenge, the photo challenge, and collectibles. It was fun. Here we just did the trial and we drove that first reward car. And then tomorrow we're going to have the PR stunt speed run. We're going to have 3 of these PR stunts in Mexico with the Ford Mustang from 1993, the weekly challenge car, and then 2 in the expansions. It's going to be fun. Make sure you stay tuned to the channel. I will see you tomorrow in the next one. Later.